welcome to Buffalo, where it is freezing outside but heating up inside. As the Buffalo Sabres get ready to take on the Atlanta Thrashers. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss tonight. How about the matchup we're going to see this evening?
And to think that there could be so much of a battle going on over just 2 points. But every game for the Sabres counts, especially against the Thrashers.
Hockey is quickly becoming a talked-about sport in Atlanta. The Thrashers are quickly putting the pieces together to become a contender in the NHL.
The main team in Atlanta for the past decade has been their baseball team. But folks, watch out this year. The Thrashers are going to be the team to watch. The Thrashers have a winning record over the past 10 games. Let's see if they can keep winning. Sabres are on a winning streak, Bill. I hope they can keep it up.
Buffalo is looking to make the playoffs this year after narrowly missing them last year.
With the level of talent that's in the East this year, Buffalo's really going to have to play their best hockey if they want to make it to the playoffs. Nalinka is another late bloomer that has decent NHL skills. He plays an average positional game and is a solid backstop that makes his fair share of saves. Putting his critics to rest, Martin's had a rapid return of success since being handed the starting job. He's got a great glove and can make saves with the best of them.
It looks like the referee is ready for the opening faceoff. Roenick takes it past the red line. All alone on the breakaway. Kovalchuk sends it back to the defenseman. Heatley passes it to Herkus. Passes it over to Kovalchuk. Sent back over to Heatley. He plays it back over to Herkus. Chetan moves it over to Dumont. He sends the puck back to Barnes. Vicious check by Heatley. Kovalchuk carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Denied. Barron just got his glove on the puck. Barnes takes it past the blue line. Moves it back over to Dumont. He makes the save. Krupp brings the puck up. McKee brings it past the red line. Hesh centers it to Brown. Herkus brings it over the red line. Caberlet sends it over to the right wing. Kovalchuk passes it to the right wing. Nice save. Barron gloves that shot out of the air. Verrata passes over to Brown. That's an easy save for him. Nalinka slides it over to Tamer. Rayon carries it past the red line. Quick pass over to McEachern. Woolley takes the puck up through the zone. Hesh carries it over the blue line. Rayon moves it back to McEachern. Takes it past the red line. Tamer sends it back over to Smelik. Rayon carries it past the blue line. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Veron sends it off over to Zhiknik. Barnes carries it over the red line. He makes a quick pass over to Chetan. Woolley passes it over to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. McKee sends it up to the center. Save by Nalinka. McEachern plays it up to the center. Rayon brings it past the blue line. He passes it over to Kozlov. He looks to be on his game tonight. Gets it over to the left wing. Rayon sends it to the left wing. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Veron. He takes the backhand shot. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. McKee passes it over to Hesht. Passes it to Brown. And he takes a wrist shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Kovalchuk brings it past the red line.
If he wants to hold on to his job, Nelinka needs to take his game up a notch. He's a good goalie, but needs to show he can carry a team on any given night to be a top-of-the-line netminder.
Oh, my goodness. That happened so fast, I need to see it again.
Nelinka is a good goalie, but you'd never know it from his goals against average.
Patrick sends it up to the center. They get caught offsides. Grattan is the team leader in face-off percentage. Turnquist takes the puck up. And he takes a wrist shot. What a save! Nelinka sends it to his defenseman. Stefan brings the puck through the zone, brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Campbell passes it over to the left wing. Ray brings it over the red line. Grattan takes it past the blue line. Turnquist sends it over to the right wing. Woolley sends it to Dumont. Barnes moves it back to Shatan. Nelinka sends it in front over to Krupp. Dumont sends it back to Woolley. Shatan sends it to the left wing. Caberlet passes it off to Kovalchuk. Sends it to Herkus. And he takes the snap shot. Deflected out front by Veron. Veron passes it over to Woolley. Dumont carries it past the red line. He slides it over to Shatan. Heatley carries it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Woolley passes over to Dumont. Herkus carries it past the blue line. Kozlov passes it to the right wing.
1 minute.
He sends it
remaining.
back to Tamer. And he takes a wrist shot off the blocker. Barnes brings the puck up through the zone. Schmelik sends it over to the right wing. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 0. We've played one, Mike. Your thoughts?
The Thrashers have more shots on goal, but they haven't been able to convert them.
Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Hesh moves it back over to Warner. Caberlet takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He stoned him. Kozlov carries it over the red line. Brown takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Tonight there's been some good, solid defense by Verrata.
Verrata is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Face-off to the right of Verron. Zhipnik makes a long pass to Dumont. Brings it past the red line. Herkus sends it back over to Tamer. He passes it off over to Kovalchuk. Takes it past the blue line. Pass over to Herkus. He sends it to Heatley. He's got no problem making the save. Chetan plays it up to the center. Barnes brings it over the blue line.
Well, let's take a break in the action while we wait for the net to be reattached. Schmelik takes care of the net and play is stopped temporarily.
We've got a face-off to the left of Nilika. Herkus moves it to Kovalchuk. Carries it over the blue line. Centering pass over to Heatley. Save made by Biron. Barnes brings it over the red line. Short pass to Chetan. Carries it past the red line. He takes a snapshot. That was a great stop by Nilika. And he takes a wrist shot. Nilika sends it to Krupp. He slides it over to Kovalchuk. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes the snapshot. Good save! Biron just got his glove on the puck. Hesh, no score, no more, as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this goal isn't exactly a brick wall this year. Well, it seems like forever since we've seen these guys score. But what a great time to break out of the slump.
That's a pretty one-timer by Brown.
You know, you've got to start somewhere, and that's about where they are as a team. Somewhere.
Buffalo goal scorer.
Takes it past the red line. Verrata brings it past the blue line. Centers it to Hesh.
Assist to number 71.
Tamer sends it up over to McEachern. Carries it over the red line. He sends it on to Kozlov.
And to number 4.
Over to the right wing. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that.
Seconds.
Verrata takes it past the blue line. He passes it back to Zhipnik. And he takes a wrist shot.
Martin Biron is pretty lanky for a goaltender. He needs to add some more weight in order to fill out the net more. He could be on his way to being one of the best in the league if he just puts on a few more pounds.
Let's take a look at that again.
Biron is really using the glove well here.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Nilika. Dumont passes it to the right wing. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. The Buffalo Sabres are leading here. Mike, tell us a little more about that.
A proven defense is what the Buffalo Sabres are banking on to get them into the playoffs this year.
Face-off to the right of Nilika. Stefan takes the puck up. He passes it to the left wing.
Be sure to check out the Dan Santat Experience, featuring Darwin Dumlau on tenor sax with special guest LL Coolpetty on vocals next month. They'll be here promoting their latest album.
McKee sends it up to the center. Caberlet passes it to Heatley. Chitan brings it over the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. Kovalchuk passes to Herkus. Brings it over the blue line. McKee slides it over to Dumont. Sends it back to the defenseman. Chitan carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Herkus sends it off over to Heatley. Carries it past the blue line. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime. Barnes brings it past the red line. He gave up his body to make that save. Tamer sends it in front to Schmeling. Kovalchuk carries it past the red line. Brown brings the puck through the zone. Verada takes it past the blue line. He moves it over to Zhitnik. Brown sends it over to Hesht. Save by Nalinka. Schmeling passes it over to Kozlov. Rayon takes it past the red line. He takes the backhand shot. Fastest glove in the league. Woolley passes it to Verada. Carries it over the red line. He passes back to the defenseman. Brown brings it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Nalinka. Warrener plays it up to the center. Sends it back to the defenseman. Kozlov brings it over the red line, and he takes a wrist shot. He was wrong. Biron loves that shot out of the air. Rayon sends it back to McEachern. Hesh brings the puck up, brings it over the blue line. He sends it over to Verada. They blow the whistle as he covers the puck. Tonight's game shows you that you won't see many costly errors from a team like the Sabres.
The Sabres are a disciplined team. This should be a great game.
Grattan leads his team in face-off percentage. Jarnquist sends it in front over to Udgers. Pass back over to Stefan. Sent back to Tarnquist. He plays it back to Stefan. Warrener passes it off to Ray. As we end two, it's a lead for the Buffalo Sabres, 1-0. Hey, Mike, let's see if the stats reflect the scoreboard.
The Thrashers have a lead in shots on goal, Bill, but they're still losing the game.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Kovalchuk carries it past the red line. Dumont passes over to Barnes. He makes a centering pass. He sends it up to center. That save keeps them down only one goal. Heatley moves it over to Herkus. Takes it past the red line. He passes it to Kovalchuk. He sends the puck back to Heatley. Chitan takes the puck up through the zone. Moves it back to Dumont. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Kovalchuk brings the puck up through the zone. Heatley carries it over the blue line. Dumont takes the puck up. Barnes carries it past the blue line. He sends it up the middle over to Chitan. He passes it off over to Dumont. Knocked down in front by Nalinka. He sends it up the middle, and he takes a wrist shot. That one just catches the post. Barnes sends it over to the right wing. Save by Nalinka. Nalinka sends it to Caberlet. Brings the puck through the zone. Passes to Kozlov. Zhitnik sends it up to the center. Verada passes it over to the left wing. That was a great stop by Nalinka. He passes back to the defenseman. The Atlanta Thrashers are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
In the 2002 draft, Atlanta's going to have the #1 pick. Now they're sure to improve upon the overall talent of their team.
Schmelik brings the puck up. Kovalchuk sends it up to Herkus. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Brown brings it past the red line. Sends it back to... The play is broken up by Herkus. McKee passes it to Hesht. Verada brings it past the blue line. He sends it back to Warner.
The Sabres have youth and speed. That should help this team win games.
Ray takes it past the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. Heatley passes over to Herkus. Kovalchuk sends it to the left wing. Save by Biron. He passes back to the defenseman. He takes the slap shot. Mayer takes the puck up through the zone. Tamer slides it over to Heatley. Brings it over the blue line. Centering pass to Herkus. Zhipnik sends it off to Barnes. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it to Shatan. Heatley sends it over to Kovalchuk. Herkus carries it over the red line. He passes it to the right wing. He makes the save. He covers the puck. The Buffalo Sabres have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
A stingy defense is the key to the Sabres' success, just as it has been over the past few seasons.
Face off to the left though. They're on. Takes the shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Biron sends it back to the defenseman. Brown brings it over the red line. Long pass over to Hesht. He relays it to Verada. Save! Nilinka passes it over to Kozlov. Rayon takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Woolley passes it to Hesht. Brings it past the blue line. And he's checked by Kroot. McKee plays it up to the center. Brown carries it past the red line. Hesh takes it past the blue line. Caberlet passes it over to the left wing. Kozlov carries it over the blue line. Passes it over to McEachern. Schmelik brings it past the red line. Tamer passes it to the right wing. McEachern passes to the defenseman. Amazing! Biron has been playing great all game, making save after save. Dumont brings it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. Rayon brings it over the red line. McEachern moves it back to Kozlov. The Atlanta Thrashers have the extra attacker now. Shatan carries it past the blue. Empty net goal for the Buffalo Sabres. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
There it is, the all-important insurance goal they were looking for.
Is the team leader in face-off percentage.
Buffalo goal scored.
Roenick carries it over the red line. Mayer sends it to the left wing. He lets the backhand
Assist to number 4. Into number 74.
Kovalchuk brings the puck up through the zone. He passes it back over to Herkus. Zhipnik passes it off over to Ray. The Buffalo Sabres come out on top by a score of 2-0.
The Sabres stayed in 5th place in the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Thanks for watching, and good night from the HSBC Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Brett Warrener, the number 2 star, Miroslav Shatan, the number 1 star, Martin Biron.